All right, come, let's take a look at today's lesson objective. All right, so the learning objective is talking about something called prime factorization. This is usually most of your school, the first lesson. All right, because your textbook talk about something called prime factorization, prime numbers, highest common factors, and lowest common multiple. All right, but along the way, right, just to let you know, children, along the way, all right, I will bring out things like real numbers. All right, because real numbers is your next topic or the next topic. I'll bring out a little bit of algebra. You know why? Because algebra you learn in primary 6 already. All right, and in all your years in secondary school, right, algebra is the most important thing. So you need to get to know that very well. All right. So besides having things like prime factorization for today, later we'll be having a game called Kahoot. All right. The Kahoot will have questions relating to real numbers. We'll have questions relating to algebra and all this. All right. It's perfectly okay to make mistakes. I say already. It's perfectly okay. All right. But the important thing is you have to learn from those mistakes. Can? Yep. All right. So that is the lesson you have to learn today. Number one, what? Give math a chance. Number two, it's okay to make mistakes. Okay? All right, come. Let's go into the class notes. All right, so usually, right, I will have a little quick notes portion. I will require you to have your own exercise book. And this exercise book, right, let it be an A4 book. Right, then you can write, yes, Tammy, thank you so much. Oh, is that an A4? That's smaller than an A4. All right, so if you can have an A4 exercise book or whatever exercise book is perfectly okay. All right, in the front page, right, front page, you can call it Sec 1, awesome. All right, we are called the awesome class. All right, every year is awesome, I know. Okay. Muji book, I see. That's okay, Tammy, that's okay. All right, so you can call it Sec 1 awesome and you can write in your names. And turn to the first page. Turn to the first page and we are going to write down some of the important notes. All right, we're going to write down some of the important notes of this thing called prime. All right, prime. Hannah, okay, Ken, next year we quite brilliant. And the year 3 we quite fantastic. Ken, no problem. Thank you for your suggestion. All right. So down here, right, under the quick notes portion, all right, you can call this prime. Okay, so when we talk about this thing called prime, it's not the supermarket. Do you know that last time there's this supermarket called Prime Supermarket? Yeah, I think you're and me, we are all of different generation. Maybe me and Tammy knows very good. Oh, Miko knows very good. Okay, so Prime
Don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Oh no! All right, you only know about NTUC and Sing Song, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so my time. Go and ask your mommy and daddy. All right, Prime Supermarket. I think they were there a long time ago. Okay, come. So the meaning of prime, right? Prime. Usually we talk about something called prime numbers. All right, and for prime numbers, right, I need you to remember the first 5 prime numbers. I don't care. All right, first 5 prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. These are the first 5 prime numbers that you have to take home today. Oh, you're at home already. Silly me. All right, so you have to memorize for me the first 5 prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Sure. What's the meaning of prime numbers? Very good question. All right, sorry, I asking myself questions. All right. So what are considered prime numbers? Okay, prime numbers to me considered what? All right, they are actually numbers that have 2 factors. Only excuse me. Only 2 factors. All right, prime numbers only have 2 factors. And inside the 2 factors, right, one of it is a 1. One of it is a 1. And the other one is itself. All right. So that is the meaning of prime numbers. They only have 2 factors. One of it is a 1 and the other one is itself. Sure, what do you mean? Okay, a quick one. For example, the number 5, right? The number 5. In primary 4, you learn this. What are factors of 5? All right, factors of 5. In primary 4, you learn this. Factors of 5. So you can write out 1 times 5 equal 5. Remember this? Yeah, bringing back memories, right? So you can say that 1 and 5 are factors of 5. Remember this? All right, so can you see not? There are only 2 factors. One is a 1 and the other one is itself. Itself means what? We are looking for factors of 5, what? All right, the other one is the repeat. So these few numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11s are considered prime numbers. They only have two factors. One is a 1 and the other one is itself. So this is the simplified explanation. Ken, what's the next prime number? Is it a 12? Is it 12?
13.
Thank you, Janavi. Thank you so much. All right. So why is it not a 12? Thank you so much. Why is it not a 12? Look, 12, right? Let's say factors of 12. All right. So in primary 4, right, you will do this. 1 times 12 equal 12. 2 times 6 equal 12. 3 times 4 equal 12, right? Then you can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 are factors of 12. Whoa. Can you feel the beat? Pum, 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 pum. All right. So 12 itself, right? 12 itself got how many factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 factors, you know. All right. 12 itself got 6 factors. All right. So it's definitely not a prime number. So what is 12 considered? What is 12 considered? Anyone know? What is the name given to numbers like 12?
Composite numbers?
Who said that? Janavi, is it?
Yeah.
Wow, powerful. All right. So I was trying to disturb you. I was trying to say there's this word called responsible. The opposite is what? Irresponsible, right? So we have prime, we have E prime. Cannot. Or can we have prime and non-prime? Cannot. Non-prime. Cannot. All right. So Genevieve actually give us the proper term. All right. The example, right? 12, right? 12 is a composite number. Very good. All right. So what's the meaning of composite number? A composite number is like the opposite of prime. It has what? More than two factors. More than two factors. All right. That is the meaning of a composite number. Is that okay? All right. So today, the first thing you need to know is something called prime and composite also. Can? Yeah, it's not unprime. All right. Yeah. Correct. Okay, I see from the messages, yes, many of you are getting it already. Yeah, thank you so much for the messages. All right, so as you all can see, right, the messages, right, you all can try to message everyone. All right, it's okay. You don't have, if you want to send me a direct message like, hey, can I go to toilet? You can send me a direct message. Right, but sometimes if you want to write something for everyone to see, which is I think you guys are older already. All right, and you guys are, how to say, more mature. All right, so you will not say nasty things, right, to everybody. All right, so that's the reason why I allowed you all to communicate to everybody. All right, so secondary school usually I do that. For primary school usually we don't do that. All right, so primary school usually we lock that up. So the messages you can send is only to the teacher. Ken, hello Elsa. All right, so moving forward, right? Moving forward, can I ask you one very important question? All right, is 1 prime or composite? Whoa! Wow, very good. I saw Sito's answer. She said neither. Miko also say none. Very good. And Hannah also say none. Whoa. Jahanavi also say none. Very good. All right. So 1 itself is what? 1 is neither a composite, a prime, nor a composite. All right. It's neither. All right. It belongs to nobody. All right. So this is something which your teacher sometimes might trick you. Right, so you're able to say, hey, 1 itself is neither prime nor composite. Right, so this is something important. Why? Because 1 itself, right? What is the factors of 1? 1 times 1, you're correct. 1 times 1 is what? There's only one factor, what? Right, it's a special number, Sito. Thank you so much. I saw that also. Thank you so much. All right, so you must understand the meaning of prime versus composite today. All right. And the first topic, right, your teacher will use something called what? The prime factorization, children. I'm going to use prime factorization to break down the numbers. All right, sorry. I'm trying to sound like your teacher. All right. So this meaning of factorization, right? Factorization to me, it means break it down. Yeah, break it down. All right, break it down. Okay. So for example, I have a number, let's say 48. All right, I want you to break down 48, all right, as a what? As a product of its prime factor. All right, so the statement are very funny. They want you to break down 48 as a product. Product means multiplication of its prime, all right, factor. Means you have to use prime numbers to break it down. All right, you have to use prime numbers to break it down. Okay, sometimes they use this. Wow, Hannah, very good. Factorization method, branching, and all this. Very good, very good. So how do you use the let's say let's use this method, the prime factorization. So usually when you use prime factorization, we are using this method like that. All right, like that one. It's like a T shape. All right. So you put a number 48 down here. You put a number 48 down here, and please remember you're supposed to use prime numbers to break it down. It's called prime factorization, right? So what is the first prime number that you see on top? Oh, 2. Yes. Because 48 is a what? 48 is an even number. So you use the number 2 to break it down. Let's go. 48 divided by 2, you read it as 48 divided by 2 is 24. 24 is still a what? It's still an even number. Divide by 2 again to give you a 12. So you follow the flow. 12. 12 is an even number divided by 2 to give you a 6. 6 is still an even number divided by 2 to give you a 3. Then 3 is no longer an even number. But what's the next prime number? Next number is a 3. So you divide by 3 to give you a 1. All right, so I believe your school teacher has already done this already. Can? All right, so this method is called prime factorization, and sometimes they want you to write the number 48 as a product of its prime factors. All right, means that you are supposed to try to write all these numbers down and try to simplify it. So 48 is actually made out of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Can you see? All these numbers are prime numbers. Woo! All right, and they are in products. Products mean multiplication is correct. Hey, but very ugly leh. Hey, you're not nice, How can like that? First day of lesson, you all say that I'm ugly? All right, so ugly. Okay, you all get it? Okay, you don't get it. Never mind. So I'm talking to myself again. All right, so so ugly down here. Yes, you are right. So we try to gather. We try to put the same family members together. All right, gather, same family member together. Yeah. So everyone, right? Some of you already typed into the answer already. Right, it's 2 to the power of 4 times 3. Very good, All right, 2 to the power of 4 times 3. Wait, what is the meaning of 2 to the power of 4? 2 to the power of 4 means there are 4 2's. 2 to the power of 4 means there are 4 2's. Right? So instead of writing 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, you write what? You write 2 to the power of 4. And there's only 1 3 left. And this portion down here, right? We call this format, We call this format, right? Some people use the word index notation. All right, this is a math term, index notation. This format is called a index notation. Is that okay? All right. So, done. Done? Yeah, not yet. Of course, we have to go into HCF and LCM. All right. So, children, as you can see, I'm going a little bit faster. All right. Why am I going a little bit faster? Number one, you should have watched the e-learning videos already. All right. Number two, you should have participated in the worksheet. Number three, come on, you attended school already, and school, I think today, right, your school teacher, or maybe yesterday, already touched a little bit about prime numbers. All right, so you know a little bit more already, correct or not? That's the reason why I'm going a little bit fast. Hannah, haven't I? Yeah. All right, for you, yes. Okay. So for some of the students, right, last year, right, we have a head start to Sec 1. I touched on that already. Right, Hannah? So no excuses. I saw you last year. All right. Yeah, so understand that, right? Understand that the reason why I'm going a little bit fast is because of all this. Okay, because you should have some basic knowledge already. Is that okay? Okay. So today you know something called the prime and composite. You know something called prime factorization. And now, children, drum roll, please. We go on to something called the highest common factor and the lowest common multiple. All right, so we have HCF for short, right, represents what? Highest common factor. Hey, children, right, don't have lowest common factor one, they will not ask you that. All right, don't have lowest common factor. Right, why wouldn't they ask you lowest common factor? Very good, Hannah. That's a 1. Very good. Everything is 1 times something, right? So that's the lowest, right? So everything is a 1. So like that, how to ask question? Huh? I'll give you 1 mark for